And he says that the host, he called his khadim and says, "Oh my khadim, bring those plates that I bought when I went for my second Hajj." Hazrat Sufyan Thawri says, "Oh stupid person, oh useless person, with this one sentence, both the rewards of your Hajj have been destroyed." Just by mentioning that he went for Hajj. Why? Just because his intention was to show off. Now imagine you're calling someone to lay your plate or whatever it is. What was the reason of mentioning that you went for Hajj, that you gave so much sadaqah, whatever it is? Which means that whichever good deed a person can do, must always hide it and do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, how many hearts does a person have? One heart. Inshallah, I'm ending. A person only has one heart. But why do two thoughts always come in his heart? Okay, when it comes to Quran, let me recite Quran today. But on one desire it says, no, don't recite today, recite tomorrow. There is one heart, but why two decisions are coming in the heart? Let me perform namaz or jamaat today. But on one side, leave jamaat, let me perform at home. Let me give sadaqah today. On one side, let me not give sadaqah. Why are there always two decisions coming in the heart, but there is one heart only? It's because there are two beings that are born when a human being is born. When a child is born, a shaitan is born as well, whose name is Hamzat. These are ending, inshallah, my dear Islam brothers. Please keep this in your head. One heart, but two decisions. Why? Listen, my dear Islam brothers. This is a thing a person can always hear and understand. When a child is born, one shaitan is born as well, whose name is Hamzat. Okay? Keep this in your head. Hamzat. And also, an angel is created, who is called Mulhim. On one side there is Hamzat. On one side there is Mulhim. Mulhim is that angel who tells the person, come to the path of righteousness, come perform salah, come give zakat, perform and act upon all of the good deeds. Come here, I'm going to take you to the path to Jannah. On one side, Hamzat is saying, no, don't listen to Mulhim. Come towards me, I will take you to the path of misguidance. I'm going to destroy all of your actions. Come towards me, don't perform salah. Leave your zakat, leave your hajj, leave everything and come towards me. This is Hamzat and this is Mulhim, telling one person who has one heart. One side is saying, come to path of righteousness, let's go to Jannah. On one side he's saying, come to path of misguidance, let's go to Jahannam. Which means whichever path you're going to follow, you either going to follow Mulhim or you either going to follow Hamzat. So whenever your heart says two type of decisions, let me perform salah today, let me perform, as this type of thing comes in your head, my dear Islam brothers, you must understand that Mulhim is your only successor. He is only that being who is going. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now these type of good actions, Mulhim is going to tell you, give charity. Isn't it, my dear Islam brothers? Charity is a good action or not?
Good action.
It's a good action. So who is calling you towards charity? Mulhim or Hamzat? Mulhim is calling you towards good deeds. So why should a person not give sadaqah and charity in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The moment you feel like reaching for your pocket, but when it comes out, nothing is coming out in your hand. You must know there's Hamzat controlling your heart. But as soon as you reach in your pocket and you take out something, 5 and 10 and 100 and whatever, you must understand that you are following Mulhim and walking the path of Jannah. How beautiful is sadaqah, my dear Islam brothers, that we are following Mulhim. So see, a person can understand this. When a person does a good action, he gets a reward. But when you make the intention that I'm going to follow Mulhim, you're going to get another reward as well. So when you give charity, have a good intention in your heart, inshallah. See, charity does not decrease wealth. A person can feel, Molana Sahab, how you can say something like that? When a person takes out something and gives it, it does not come back in his pocket. But this is Islam, my dear Islam brothers. And who is giving us the glad tidings regarding giving charity? Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That personality, whichever thing or whichever words came out from his mouth, always were haq. That personality says the more charity you give, the more wealth is going to come. It's going to come in your wealth, in your pockets, in your house, wherever. To such an extent, many awliya and many people have mentioned, when they ever were in problems, they gave charity. Few days later, few weeks later, see, qarza is debt. You know, you have to owe someone, so it's always in your heart about, but if you owe this person, what must I do, what must I do? These people, they gave sadaqah and found out that a few days later, somehow through the mercy of Allah, so much wealth came back. They were able to pay off their debt, and they were also able to invest in building the masjid. How beautiful is giving sadaqah in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because remember, a person can always think, giving money removes wealth. But Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is giving you the glad tidings that if the more sadaqah you're going to give, the more wealth you're going to attain. Sadaqah does not decrease wealth. To such an extent that sadaqah is such a powerful act, it removes 70 evils that a person is possessing. We don't know how many sins we have. It's unlimited sins, Allah, but may Allah forgive each one of us. But sadaqah is going to remove these type of sins. So inshallah, with good intentions, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always grant us the power and the ability to give in the court of Allah without showing off. That's the most important thing. That's why the two differences are. If I give 10 rand with a good intention, my reward is going to be more than that person who gives 1,000,000 rand to show people. So whenever you give with a pure heart. If you have 100 rand, but you feel each 100 rand is a lot for me. Personally, if you feel 100 rand is too much for me, don't give 100 rand, give 10 rand, but have a good heart. Inshallah. Sallu ala al-Habib. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Thank you so much. Thank you for Sunnah.